I awoke to the sounds of Lily's gentle snores as they drifted across the bedroom loft. She was still fast asleep, and I needed to keep it that way, or suffer the consequences. Creaky floorboards meant that the simple act of getting dressed will require a little ingenuity. My boots were nearby, but I needed to put on my trousers first. This wasn't my first rodeo. My trousers were just out of reach. Morning, Dougal. Hey, Dougal, give me that stick, boy. If I was to get that stick from Dougal, I had to time it just right. Yoink! Huh? Yeah. Lily made a fish and marmalade sandwich for me the day before. I didn't have the heart to refuse, but I wasn't about to eat it. Boots, check. Couldn't do anything about the sweater while Lily was still cuddling it. I couldn't leave. I wasn't even dressed yet. Oh, that stinks. Oh, that stinks. I'd freed my sweater from Lily's clutches, but it was still out of reach. I'd freed my sweater from Lily's clutches, but it was still out of reach. Even with the stick, I couldn't reach that far. I couldn't leave. I wasn't even dressed yet. I've had better ideas. I've had better ideas. I should be able to get the trajectory right. He wasn't going to just let me take it, but maybe he'd be interested in a trade. I had to wait until his mouth was open. That was my cue to sneak out of there. I decided I'd cycle to the nearby town. Maybe I'd find someone willing to hire me. Maybe I'd find someone who knew where my dad had gone. But first, I had a few things to take care of. I think he relocated so he won't be responsible for waking Lily. You and me both, buddy. Dad, where are you? Dad made his own generator to power his workshop. As with his other inventions, he just refused to explain how it worked. It looked like there was something missing, but I hadn't figured out what. It looked like something important was supposed to go in the slot. The funnel allowed for coolant to be added. I had to admit, some of Dad's inventions really were inspired. It looked like he had rifled through his belongings in a hurry. Either that, or Lily had been searching for clues. Didn't really stop to think where my dad got the mask or why he wanted it. I was pretty sure I could put it to good use, though. Lily left Sir Fuzzlepuff here a while ago with strict instructions to report to her immediately if he saw her grandfather. Dad left his jacket behind. Sometimes his work would make him forget the little things, like wearing a jacket outside, or eating. I picked up the jug. I'd need water to make Lily's breakfast. Cooking utensils hung from the wall by the fire, for now at least. I'd recently made Lily a small wooden sword so she'd have something else to swing around. Lily's dress was hanging from the line. I didn't need to take it down for her. She'd developed her own technique for that. The doors of the cupboard where we kept the dishes were tied closed. For all the good it did, I'm pretty sure Lily chewed through them last time. Dad's compactable footstool seemed like a great idea. I wasn't sure why it hadn't taken off. I only ever saw the transmitter active on a few occasions. During those times, Dad would have kept the shed door locked tight. There was a solid block of wood next to the pump. The pump handle had snapped, leaving only a small section of it protruding from the pump. It was going to take something heavy to force it down. There was a solid block of wood. The door wasn't locked, but something was blocking on the other side. The receiver attached to the shed received something from the transmitter, which in turn rotated the wheels to move the belt along in order to... I had no idea. Sometimes I think Dad added contraptions to his contraptions just to throw me off. Dad converted the garden shed into his personal workshop when he decided he wanted to work for himself. He'd normally spend every waking hour in there, inventing, tinkering, but it had been days, and there was no sign of him. The handle was broken. And the only tools I knew of were in the shed. don't think that would have helped. It looked like the pitchfork had fallen from its resting place. The lights in the shed only came on when Dad's generator was running. I hadn't figured out how it worked yet though. It wasn't your average generator. I couldn't see a thing, and the idea of walking around a room in the dark, where my father invented things, made me nervous. The pitchfork wasn't heavy enough by itself to make the handle budge. Yet another impressive feat of engineering. Well, well, well. Cooking utensils hung from the wall by the fire, for now at least. I'd recently made Lily a small wooden sword so she'd have something else to swing around. I've had better ideas. Strange light? Oh, it's a package from my father.
Arthur, this is the last of the small crystals. I hope this was worth giving up your job for. I'm still finding the whole notion difficult to believe. I'm tempted to make a trip to your home to see it with my own eyes. But the fact that you keep the generator in your bedroom is quite unsettling, to say the least. If what you say about the lesser crystals is true, then I fear what may happen when this company begins experimenting on the large one. It's still safe for now, but I don't think it'll be possible to smuggle it out of here without anyone noticing. Given the apparent results of your own experiments, it's possible they'll listen to your warning. However, it's more likely they'll see nothing other than the potential for profit. For now, I'll do my best to impede their research. Stay safe, my friend. Nina.
The strange crystal was obviously important to my father. I couldn't help but wonder if it had anything to do with him going missing. I decided to do a little snooping around. Taking into account Lily's willfulness, it was often easier to indulge her creativity than flat out ask her to do something. In this case, the gnome was a spy who informed me of when Lily wandered too far from the house. My trusty bicycle was my main method of transport, and definitely didn't require any modifications, despite what my father said. There, that should keep it cool. Let's see. It fits. Huh? It's glowing. The label on the right indicated the weight of the crystal. The machine was displaying data based on the crystal's properties. I only ever saw the transmitter active on a few occasions. During those times, Dad would have kept the shed door locked tight. Huh? It's glowing. The label on the right indicated the weight of the crystal. The machine was displaying data based on the crystal's properties. The whole wall was covered in writing. The notes indicated that the water could be topped up via the funnel. I presume the machine wouldn't work without coolant. The notes indicated that the water could be topped up via the funnel. I presume the machine wouldn't work without coolant. Adding the water seemed to trigger a green light. The whole wall was covered in writing. Whatever I did, it caused the machine in the back garden to power up.
Alrighty. So now I can talk to my son sleeping. Yeah, I should have been more specific. Are you ready for U.S. Thanksgiving? I forgot that Canada had theirs.
Sure enough, the lights
in
and whatever
October.
other equipment Dad constructed were receiving power. I wasn't sure if I was getting any closer to figuring out what happened to him, but it was the best lead I had. There was a hand-drawn map on the wall with 2 locations marked. Our house and the hydroelectric dam, where Dad used to work. There was a large machine in the middle of the shed, with what looked like sliding doors. Dad, you better not be stuck in there. There was a large machine in the middle of the shed, with what looked like sliding doors. Dad, you better not be stuck in there.
I am gonna need my stool. Okay.
The machine appeared to have opened by itself. There was a 50-50 chance that it was intended to respond to vibration, or that it was simply as reliable as the stepladder.
Pick that up.
It was one of the puzzle boxes my father often made for Lily. I wasn't sure why he hadn't given her this one, but I knew she'd be happy to have it. The machine appeared to be waiting for something. There was a small keyhole in the back, but like many of Dad's devices, its purpose was far from obvious.
We might have to give Lily the box. I think the key is in the box. I don't see anything else lighting up.
I wanted to give Lily the puzzle box I had found, but she was still asleep.
Okay, so go wake her
I
up.
wanted to give Lily the puzzle box I had found, but she was still asleep. Whenever possible, I tried to avoid taking the blame for waking Lily.
Aw. What's under here? Let's see.
Dougal, I think it's your turn to wake Lily up. Dougal, I think it's your turn to wake Lily up. Cooking utensils hung from the wall by the fire. I'd recently made Lily...
Okay.
I wanted to give Lily the puzzle box I had found, but she was still asleep.
asleep.
Whenever possible, I try to avoid taking the blame for waking Lily.
Okay. Is there like a clock that could wake her up or something?
The doors of the cupboard where we kept the dishes were tight closed. For all the good it did, I'm pretty sure Lily chewed through them last time.
Because I'm pretty sure the key is in this box.
Dougal, I think... Sorry you had to take the blame for that one, Dougal. Lily was fearless, even with the way she got out of bed.
Okay, now can I give her the puzzle box?
Lily, does when in doubt, dance it out mean anything to you? Right.
Oh, okay. I need to watch what she actually does when it comes to the dance. That's clever.
How did that dance go again?
Flip over. One more time. I got out of the game by accident. One more time. Maybe I'm not seeing it all the way
How
through.
did that dance go again?
Like, is that other one? Like, I'm confused. Because it's like, she did. Or maybe it's... I have terrible memory. I should write it down, but...
How did that dance go again?
Yeah, it looked like she did that, then that, and that, then this.
The secret dance routine turned out to be the solution for the combination lock. Inside the box there was a small key where the tasty treat should have been.
Okay, now we go back out.
There was a small keyhole in the back, but like many of Dad's devices, its purpose was far from obvious.
Okay, I have a key.
Looks about the right size.
Uh-oh.
Hey! Ah!
Oh no, Lily. Your dad disappeared.
So hungry. Need breakfast. Look, Dougal, everything's laid out already. I should just make it myself. It's porridge. What could go wrong? Big old bag of oats. Prepare to be eaten. Hey, wait a minute. It's empty! Okay, I can fix this. All I need is a fresh bag of oats, a new bowl, and then to place a pot over the fire. This is easy peasy. What was Dad worried about? Ugh, Dad tied a knot around the handle again. He must be trying to keep you away from the bowls, Dougal. I've never adventured on an empty stomach.
Okay.
Dougal, attack that string!
I mean, dang, Dougal. You had to throw me.
Dougal probably would have fetched the oats if I asked him, but I didn't trust him not to eat them.
I mean, Dougal just grabbed it like, dude, Dougal. You had to do all of that. Maybe use.
Hey, Dougal, I think someone's at the door, boy. Heh, silly doggy.
All he gonna do is toss her again. Dougal, I need the oats. She doesn't have anything.
Dougal was pretty smart, but he didn't know how to put together a breakfast.
She is. She's very tiny.
Hey, Dougal, I think someone's at the door, boy.
Haha, made it. I made it. Okay, now prep the table. Poor Dougal.
Wait till Dad hears I did this all by myself. Hang on. Where is Dad?
I did this all by myself. Oh. Is he tiny?
For a moment, I wondered where I was. Then I noticed everything was different. I was different. But it was when I thought of Lily that it no longer mattered why. I couldn't let her think that she had lost someone else. Somebody had left their belongings on the floor of the strange room. After glancing over the items, I realized some of them belonged to my dad. So, this is where you went. Dad's pipe had been left behind, and in more pieces than the last time I saw it. No wonder, if his entrance was anything like mine was. Among the collection of things, there was a notebook, but I didn't recognize the owner's handwriting. A quick scan showed it to be filled with scientific notation, none of which I could make sense of. It was unusual to see Dad without his hat, and vice versa. But then again, it was noticeably warmer than home. I decided to take it with me.
Okay, cool.
A glass jar had been left next to the other belongings, emitting a faint white light. Assuming unusual objects to be important seemed like a good rule of thumb, so I picked it up.
I have a strong feeling that this orb goes here.
I've had better ideas.
Okay.
The door's release mechanism wouldn't function without power. As well as being a fire hazard, it was extremely inconvenient for me.
Okay.
There was a pair of niche panels on one of the walls, each containing an empty spherical socket. Placing the jar into the left socket had restored basic power to the lab.
Okay, so what happens if we put it in the right socket? It should technically open the door.
Whatever the rightmost socket was supposed to do, it didn't seem to be able to do it while the lab was unpowered.
Okay.
There was a pair of niche panels on. Placing the jar into the left socket had restored basic power to the lab.
I don't think we can go back through the machine, can we?
Come on, come on. Okay, let's figure this out.
And we can't get the door open because we need another core.
The lab had some power, but none of it was reaching the door release mechanism. There was a pair of niche panels. I've had better ideas.
Okay, because I was going to say that wouldn't make sense. Well, no, we want that. But it turns off.
Whatever the rightmost socket was supposed to do, it didn't seem to be able to do it while the lab was unpowered.
I'm trying to see if maybe. I was gonna see if there was a way to break it.
don't think that would have helped.
Okay. Your wallet's not ready for Thanksgiving. For the most part, we're ready for Thanksgiving for the most part. We're probably gonna get ready to switch out games here.
Placing the jar into the left socket had restored basic power to the lab.
And there's no way to break it to get 2 orbs.
I've had better ideas. I've had better ideas. Placing the jar into the left socket had restored basic power to the lab.
Oh. Oh. I wonder if I might have... Let's see. It doesn't even give me a hint.
There was just enough power to distribute to the door release.
Now we're getting somewhere.
It took a large amount of power to get me here. Logic dictated that it would take something similar to get me home. I was gonna have to venture outside to find it. And in the back of my mind, I hoped that I might find my father along the way.
Dad must have gone to town without telling us. Oh well, time to go to work.
Let's see. We're gonna stop the gameplay here. But that is Little Acre, and this is currently on sale on Steam. It's going for $2.49 right now on Steam. So if you like what you saw of this, you can pick it up on Steam or even Nintendo Switch. I really like this one. I was really getting into it, but we do have other games to cover for tonight too, and I started late anyway. So if you like what you saw of this, I would say go ahead and pick this one up because it's a lot of fun. Definitely cute and funny, and I like that it's completely voiceover, so I didn't have to do any reading. Like, I love point and click games that have voiceover, so you don't have to do the reading whatsoever. So, but yeah, that is Little Acre, and if you like what you saw, again, you can use !GOTW, and that'll bring up the link for the game. So let us switch over to our next game, which is going to be a free-to-play game. But yeah, I'll keep that one installed, see how far we can go with that one. Because next week I will probably not be streaming. Or if I stream, it'll be Thursday and Saturday, but not Friday, because I have plans for Friday. And I'm definitely not streaming Sunday because Sunday is my next Sunday is my son's birthday, so I definitely won't be streaming Sunday. But let's move on to our next game, which is Check It Out. Okay. And while I'm bringing this up, I didn't get a chance to do my spiel. So, hello everyone, welcome to Ready Set Indie Games. I am Ready Set, and on my channel, I predominantly cover indie games, much like the one you just saw. And I typically stream here Thursday through Saturday evenings here on twitch.tv. So if you like indie games or have always been interested in indie games and you want to see what they are about, then you have come to the right place. So yeah, that's pretty much about me. And again, thank you, Dan, for the raid. I do appreciate the raid. See if we can get our next game to load. Normally I would have my VTuber theme moving, but because I started this as a no mic stream, I just wanted to have the picture up there. So and so our next game is Check It Out, which is a free-to-play game that is available on Steam. This one is available on PC and I believe Mac OS. So yeah, it is a free-to-play. So let's go ahead and jump into this. Might need to adjust the music a bit. Employee report. Welcome to your first day on the job. As our newest cashier, it's your responsibility to provide our shoppers with the most outstanding customer service known to mankind. Our customers are wonderful, lovely people, really. You'll adore them. Just so you know, I fire people around here on the regular. Our last guy let this robber take a whole bunch of cash and he was right there in the plain sight. Your job is not that hard. Just check people out and don't screw up. I'd say call if you need anything, but I'm on break from 9:05 to around 4:40, not including parking time. If anyone asks us to speak to the manager, just tell them I'm busy. Best of luck. You'll need it, kid. Your manager. Greetings. The boss mentioned he was hiring a new employee. I presume that must be you. As a fellow member of the service industry, I offer you my sincerest welcome and apologies. Are you new to town? I thought so. You're much too sane. That was a joke, mostly. Our town is an enthusiastic bunch. Fun, but ultimately very messy. Click on the item from the conveyor belt to inspect it. Click and drag on the item to check whether it's damaged, expired, or good to go. Check if it's out of state to make sure it's not damaged, and cross-check the barcode date with the date listed in the corner to make sure it's not expired. I mean, it's an apple. Like, if you don't notice any issues, click the good to go button. You'll notice that the item will glow green to help you remember what option you picked. Some items will be labeled 21 and only, plus only. If you're checking out a 21 plus item, make sure to click the check ID button to ensure the customer is 21 or older. Got it. Cross-check the customer's birthday with the date listed in the picture display. Then decide what to set the rejected ID. Accepting the ID will make the object glow green, while rejecting it will make it glow red. If you notice the item is expired, click the expire button. If you press this, the item will glow red. If you notice the item is damaged, click the damage button. Again, the item will glow red. If you decide that the item is expired or damaged, drag it to the trash. If you decide the item is good to go, drag it into the grocery bag. Pay attention to this next bit, it's important. The red button on the register calls security if there's a robbery in the store. Look out for the robber and only press the red button if you see him. No, seriously, that's the only time you press the red button. Don't do it. That's it. Good luck with your first day on the job. Your performance was both efficient and commendable. I look forward to seeing you again. Hey, how's it going? I'm looking west for rare route. Well, I'm out. I gotta hit the ground running if I want to stay ahead of Chad. Seriously, avoid the headache. Catch you around. Sup, bro? Nice to meet you. The name's Chad. I mean, it looked fine to me because I don't know what that is. It's just squiggly lines. It's damaged. Thank you for your service, bro. Pretty sick work for your first day. I'm gonna go hit the gym and tell my ripped girlfriend how epic you were, bro. Is he the robber? I ain't never seen this out at no grocery store. It's just a simulation of a grocery store. See you around, partner. Surprisingly good work there, kid, but I never doubted you. Keep it up tomorrow. Oh, and to give you a heads up, we just restocked our liquor supply. Be sure to keep an eye on those IDs tomorrow if anyone tries to buy something. Your manager. What, are you new here? Yeah, I figured. But a regular first aid kit isn't for me. It's for Randall. Yeah, it's unfortunate to get on my bad side. Why do y'all keep buying knives? Why are we selling knives? See ya. Max Daniels, so bro, really need a bro hug today. Yeah, I'm gonna need to see your ID, bro. I can't math. Let me see. Yeah, he's old enough. Why do you keep going to buy the chips that are damaged? See you around, bro. Hope the date tonight is sick enough to make me forget about my rad ex-girlfriend. Yeah, I know I'm glowing today. Trust me, it's not just the sweat. I broke up with my old bear for her. Well, what did they expect dressed in that get up? Totally conspicuous. Oh no, the game froze. The game froze. Let's see. Well, that was check it out. If you like what you saw in the game, again, you can use exclamation point GOTW, and that'll get you a link to the game. Sadly, the game froze or it got stuck when the robbers showed up. But it was a cool little game starting out. It just had that bug in it, but it's a free-to-play game, so you expect that in free-to-play games. But again, if you'd like check it out, go ahead and check it out. See what I did there? For yourself. It is available on Steam for PC and I believe Mac OS. So yeah, go ahead and definitely give this one a go. Maybe it won't stick again, but alrighty. We're gonna move on to our next game, which we're doing pretty good for this to be a later stream, which is Pankapu. Okay. Hopefully this will capture. I played 15 hours of this when I first played it. It was one of the first games I bought on Steam. Gotta plug in the controller. Alright, and so our next game is Pankapu. And Pankapu is available on PC, macOS, Steam, and Linux, as well as the Nintendo Switch. I think this one is currently on sale. So if you like what you see of this, then you should definitely pick it up. This one's gorgeous. I've played it before. Controller stop responding. We'll start a new game.
Shaharel, are you all right? It's nothing, sweetheart. You must have had a bad dream because of the storm. Come here.
Okay, the dad is giving me Howl's Moving Castle vibes. And yeah, I'm loving it.
When I was little, my grandmother would often tell me a special story that would chase the nightmares away. This story takes place in the world of dreams, known as Omnia. All the kingdom's inhabitants lived in harmony, filling the world with hope. Alas, one fateful day, a horde of creatures crossed through the veil, which separates this world from the nightmare world.
I love that this has voiceovers as well.
These Hya-Nagi invaded Omnia, spreading their foul corruption wherever they went. The world of dreams was threatened, and with it, the hope all had once known was in danger of disappearing forever. Luckily, Ikitomi, the Hymn of Dreams, decided there was still time for him to act. Using his immense powers, he concentrated all the dream matter that was left in Omnia. And birthed a guardian capable of defeating the Hya-Nagi invasion. His name was Pankapu.
Hello, Pankapu. I am Iktomi, the Hymn of Dreams, weaver of humanity's dreams, and your creator, incidentally. The veil separating dreams from nightmare has been torn, and Hanagas are using this to slip into our kingdom and lay waste to our precious land. I heard news of Ohita, a forest spirit, and I'm afraid some misfortune has happened to him. Your first mission as Dreamkeeper is therefore to seek him out and aid him as best you can. To help you in your quest, I am giving you the Aegis of Bravery. Its power will give you strength and protection. Equipped with this exquisite red armor and shield and sword, you will be able to fight on equal terms with the Hanagas you encounter along your way. As an action is worth more than 1,000 words, what would you say to try it out from now on? Ohita needs you, so off you go, Dreamkeeper. Protect Omnia by the strength of your bravery. It's giving me... Okay, there we go. Like, it was giving me keyboard. This game is gorgeous. This was next to Freedom Planet. This was one of the first. Get out of here, you filthy monster. I'm not edible. This was one of the first games that I bought. Hey, what are you doing stealing my Hanaji? You appear to be a drinker of Iktomi. As you may have seen, I had the situation perfectly in hand. I didn't need your help at all. But oh well, thanks anyway. Rude. Hey, wait, where are you going? Iktomi sent you to look for Ohita, didn't he? Well, that's just as well. I know Omnia like the back of my hand. Well, leg. His house is right in the middle of the Mujin Mirror. You'll need to cross the verdant forest to get there. You know what? I'll come with you, just to make sure you don't get lost or anything. And that's got nothing to do with being stuck on my own surrounded by these Hanajis. Nothing at all. In fact, my name is Chi. Okay. Okay. Oh, for the love of Moses, the way is blocked by the Perceptio. By Iktomi, we are really unlucky. Yeah, this one's very cute. See the young shoot there? That's above which, once it matures, will create a root, which will get us to the other side in no time. If only we were in a magical world, we could find something to make it grow. Like I was saying earlier, when I first started getting into indie games, this was one of the indie games that I first purchased. It was this Freedom Planet. Tomorrow you'll see Adventures in the Tower of Flight, which that was another one that I had purchased. I had started getting into indie games very heavily. Well, look, Ephraim's tier. Just like it told me, Ephraim is a him, but her domain is that of movement and mutation. Legend says that it's because she's chasing after her love, Sudhiel, who is forever fleeing her, despairing of ever catching up with Sudhiel. Rose sometimes lets a tear fall as she passes by. They say that these tears are imbued with the power of the him they came from, so with a single tear, it would be possible to mutate almost anything, change a bud into a root, for example. We're so lucky to have found one, right? Let's go back to the bud to see if the legend is true. And then it tells her story.
Following his new friend's advice, Pankapu poured Ferrum's tear on the bud. Imagine his surprise when the bud began to twist and grow, reaching a staggering height. She hadn't lied. Coming across this magic spider had been a stroke of good fortune.
You found a lieutenant fragment. The mystical artifact is a vessel containing life force. By collecting together 4 of them, you can make a complete Lunite, allowing Pankapu to increase his maximum overall HP. Okay. Here we are in the verdant forest. We just need to cross it to get to Hita's house. Okay, I thought it was something over there. Can you hear weeping, Pankapu? Let's go and check it out. Aw, it's Ohita. What's going on? What are you doing so far from your place? Is that you, Chi? What are you doing here? The Hinagis, they're destroying everything. My house, my Mujin friends, they left nothing. There's nothing left. So I left, but they're everywhere. I don't know what to do. Poor Ohita. But look, here's Pankapu. He's a dream keeper. He was sent by Iktami, especially to save you. Save me? There's nothing left to save. The Hyanagas took everything. My friends, the Mudgeons, have disappeared. What's the good of helping me if I end up on my own? It's useless. It's too late. It's hopeless. Without my Mudgeons, I'll never be happy again. Leave me alone with my sadness. Just go. Poor Ohita. He's not at his best. He's usually so happy and full of beans. If only we could manage to find his Mujin friends, he would get his hope back and would let us help him. You don't know what Mujins are. I forgot you were new here. Mudgeons are spirits that you'll find all over Omnia. Legend says that they grow out of hope of the inhabitants from another world that would explain their happiness and their eternal carefree attitude. However, they are surrounded by a special magic that makes them invisible to most people. You, for example, still can't see them, but never fear, Pankapu. Chi won't be beaten by the impossible. Nuh-uh. There's an item I know which should solve a problem. Meal shard. I know where we can get hold of one. On the other hand, I'm warning you, you'll need to climb. It's right at the top of people's treetops. It's going to be difficult, but the reward will be worth the effort. Dirty dog. This music is beautiful too. Like I said, this was one of my favorite indie games back in the day. You'll notice that majority of the games from for the next couple of days are indie games that I absolutely love or fell in love with. Gotta be careful. $30. Well, Lisa gave me, I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I'm afraid these crystal platforms won't hold. Be careful when you cross. Hopefully we get honey bun ice cream. That sounds interesting. Pretty swanky, right? Mio doesn't do things by halves. We're talking about the mirror helm who reigns at the very top of Omnia. Nobody knows exactly what he does. We just know that his power is so great that some places, like this one, are imbued with his power. Take the Mio shard and let its power wash over you. Thanks to this, you should now be able to detect the presence of Mudgeons around you. You're in luck. Look over there, a Mudgeon. You found a Mudgeon. These little creatures are Ohita's best friends and the bringers of hope. When the Hionagas appeared, they were scattered across all of Omnia. Help them by finding them throughout the different levels you explore. There are 100 modules per chapter, and for every 25, Pankapu gets an enlightenment fragment. Legend says that when you collect them all, hope will be reborn in Omnia. What is going on? We'll probably make this our last level on here for this. Ohita, we're back. I told you to leave me alone. You want us to leave you alone, but Pankapu bought you something that should put a smile on your face. A mudgeon? But how did you do it? Where did you find it? That's a long story. The main thing is that Pankapu managed to rescue one of your friends. Now that Pankapu has proved to you that he's a real honest-to-goodness dreamkeeper and he's managed to dry your tears, will you let him help you? Of course, the Mudgeon village has been invaded by the Hanagas. A gigantic monster Tarut has even taken over my house. We have to get him out of there for Pepu to become peaceful once more. If you agree to help me, I'll take you there. I'll open the path for you. Ah. Here we are. By going straight, you get to the place. Before we go, I would just like to thank you, Pankapu. Well done, you unlocked Whirling Blade. Pankapu can now throw his sword when you press Y, dealing great damage to enemies at range. Whirling Blade causes 1 enema point. Pankapu now has an enema points bar. These points allow him to use his special attacks by using Y. And there we go. Thanks to this new power, you'll be able to beat enemies that you were never able to take out before. Say, Pankapu, can I ask you one last thing? There's still loads of mudgeons to say, so if you meet any during your adventures, could you take care of them, please? I'm sure they'll reward you well. Pankapu, Guardian Mudgeons. That sounds good. Let's see what this one is. Here we are, Mudgeon Mare. Oh, house can be far. Be careful you don't fall into enema with such a concentration. I didn't get to read all of that. I went too fast. We'll make this the last level. New Pankapu, a Sahil seed. The plant is crystallized anima concentrate and contains so much anima that it releases it constantly. If you stay close to a seed like this, your anima points will be gradually recharged. When you come across one, so you should take the opportunity to fully recharge. Lame. We can't get any further. If only we had a boat, we could sell our way through. Perhaps when we go this way, we'll find something. Let's go and see. Hopefully I get a... Because I... Yeah, I do. I fell asleep. So yes, I do have the energy to finish the movie. Oh, an utopian forge. I didn't expect to find one here. Go towards her and let her power impregnate you. Okay, so can you feel the difference? Right now your weapon is more powerful. Your damage has increased. Suffice to say that when you come across an altar like that, you should definitely use it. And you know what? The forge also had an effect on me. I think I also got a new power. I'll tell you more down below. I told you the forge gave me a new power. Now he can turn to a boat. Ta-da! I managed to turn myself into a boat. We don't need any rest to get where we're going. We're sailing on the Queen Chi. All aboard, Swabbies. Please keep your arms and legs inside the vessel at all times. And we're off. Alrighty. And that is Pankapu. Of course, if you like what you saw of this, you can pick this one up on PC, Mac OS, Linux, and Steam OS, as well as the Nintendo Switch. Again, Pankapu was one of the first indie games that I did buy when I started getting into indie games, so it was nice to kind of revisit it tonight. Very beautiful game, still as beautiful as I remembered it. But yeah, that is Pankapu. Alright, and we have time for one more game, which is a free-to-play. One more game. First, let's see if it's allowed on. Yep, there it is. And our last game is Isla Sinaloa, which is a free-to-play game. And this one kind of reminded me a little bit of Animal Crossing, so. Are you tired of people and all of their problems? Juanita and Juanito. We know of a special place you can go where everyone gets along. If you want to live in a peaceful land with friendly neighbors. Are you ready to start your grand multiverse adventure? Fantastic! We will take care of everything for you. That'll work. Yes, that is my birthday. Excellent. We now have the information we need to get you settled. One final thing. Okay. Choose an island, decide on my look. Their eyes are really intense. I like this island. Oh, yes. Feeling this music. Let's do a mohawk. Oh no. Give it a minute. Maybe it's loading up the island. I'm riding a dolphin. Welcome to your new island. It looks like your taxi turned into a dolphin when you crossed the metaverse. You can now see us as the animals we truly are. Oh, they're adorable. Now follow us to the island. Follow us to the island plaza area to meet our father, Juan Deere. Juan will explain all about the island and you will meet the other island residents. Okay, so they're not to scale. Kind of scary. I'm a giant. I'm glad to see y'all have arrived and are looking swell. How about a round of introductions? I'm Juanito. My name is Sammy the Squeal. I'm ready, set, end. My name is Danica. My name is Juanita. I'm Bayou. Great, my name is Juan Deere, and I am the owner of Rune Inc. The room staff and I will be here to assist you Avocado smoothies. Would you get 9 of them? Okay, so I need 9. Excellent, you found all the avocados I needed, see you at the party tonight. For a new island community from the ground up is a lot of work, but I can already tell this group is more than up to the task. Anyhow, I think we should come up with a name for our island, yes. Oh, you already know what I'm calling it. Denial. Welcome to Denial and his bright and happy future. Cheers. Here's a cot, lantern, and radio for each of you. Once the party's over, feel free to go and place these in your tent. Try and get a good night's sleep as we have a big day tomorrow. We're probably actually going to wrap up stream though. Zydeco, welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. And Raiders. For those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. I am Ready Set, and on my channel I predominantly stream indie games, much like the one you see here. And I typically stream here on twitch.tv Thursday through Saturdays evenings on twitch.tv. So if you're into indie games, I always wanted to know what indie games were like, then you have come to the right place, because I play all types of indie games. Oh, this is a real-time game. Yeah, this is just like Animal Crossing. This means that the game time will match your actual time. Come see me at the Rune store to enroll in our exciting Moon Rewards program. Visit Bayou at his shop and he will teach you how to craft tools and items. Dolly has returned and is now able to take you to explore other islands. I was gonna say, there's probably not much we can do because it's dark. Bonjour, bonjour. Welcome to my construction store. At the crafting table, you can create new items if you have the needed materials. Feel free to use it to craft items anytime you want. Here are the instructions for making a stone axe. I have transferred it to the new crafting app on your phone. Gather the materials on the island and then you can make it at the crafting table. Let me know when you have made your stone axe. Three tree branches and 2 stone. Right. Every people show just before midnight. I made this stone axe. Time to go. Excellent work. I would love to upgrade your tent to a small home. I would need 30 wood, hardwood, and 20 softwood to get started. Softwood comes from pine trees and hardwood from normal trees. It will also cost 50,000 stars. I will arrange a loan for that. You can pay back that loan at the room interactive machine in the room store. It must be midnight. Oh no, not the loan. Welcome. It's 12 a.m. on Saturday, November the 12th, 2022. Seems like kind of a slow day. Maybe tomorrow we'll have more news. Oh, we got 500 bonus moon stars. And again, Isla Sinaloa is a free-to-play game. If you use exclamation point GOTW, that'll bring up the link for the games that I played tonight. Of course, if there were any games that may have spiked or piqued your interest and you did not get a chance to catch them, I do highlight all of my streams and upload it to YouTube as well as my website, which is ReadySetIndieGames.com. And this is Isla Sinaloa. And if you like what you saw, again, this is a free-to-play game. It plays exactly like Animal Crossing. So if you're looking for a free-to-play game that's similar to that of Animal Crossing, then this would be a game that I would recommend you trying out. I had a lot of fun with it. It's just it's late. And so there's not much to really be able to do on the island with it being late. So with that being said, definitely give this one a try if you like what you saw of it. Alrighty. Yeah, it was. It was actually really cool. And like I said, it does play similar to that of Animal Crossing. And a lot of people always be like, well, is there a game on PC that's like Animal Crossing? Well, besides Cozy Grove, here you go. Here's one that's exactly like Animal Crossing. But with that being said, we're going to go ahead and wrap up stream for this evening. I want to thank everyone for tuning into my stream. I know it was a little late. But I do appreciate everyone for coming in. Thank you, Dan Van Dam, for the raid. Animal Crossing. It's like Animal Crossing, exactly. I want to thank Dan Van Dam and Atletico for the raids. Thank you. I really appreciate it. And, yeah, again, if there were games, if you use !GOTW, it'll show you the games that I played tonight. Again, I do highlight all the games that I've played, so if you missed anything, you can check on my YouTube, which is Ready Set Indie Games, or on my website, which is ReadySetIndieGames.com, and that will show you the gameplay you may have missed. But tomorrow we're going to be playing Lunista and Adventures in the Tower of Flight is what we're going to be playing tomorrow night. So that is what's on the card. Now next week I will be streaming Thursday and Saturday. I will not be streaming Friday due to the fact of it. I'm taking my son out for his birthday, which is next Sunday, so I won't be available Friday or Sunday. But other than that, that's about it. But again, thank you everyone for tuning in. You all have been amazing. As always, this is Ready Set Indie Games. I'm Ready Set. Please be safe and keep gaming.
Fight! Up, round